being a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be stalked by a lot of other people in the 2K community. How's that going to feel?
That's what I just asked.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, "I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you."
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Friday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Atlanta Hawks. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bulls, Luwawu is out there with Vucevic. And it's Rose. Then it's Okoro. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Now here's Vucevic. Baseline try. Good as the jump shot falls.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Rose against. Van Vliet. Rose kicks to Okoro. Over to the wing. From deep, Rose. Rebound by the Raptors. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates, capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vuce is a bit underrated. This guy can flat out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
And there it is for him.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. He has 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul. The game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Bulls. No coverage that time.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Number 44.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Barnes outside. Takes it from 10. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 4. And it's Rose penetrating. And that one is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And Vliet on the wing. Pass to Trent. Here's Anunoby. Back to Trent. The 3. Rebound by Rose.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
OG Anunoby.
Yeah, good job to take him right at
personal foul.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for your home team, number 44. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Bulls, Griffin's checked in for Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Derrick Rose. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Shot to stop the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The Raptors in second.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
The first free throw is good. Hayes, he's checked in for the Bulls. Both shots good from the stripe. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Westbrook. Feeds it to Griffin. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Meladon. Takes the 13-footer. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. A nice shot by Okoro.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Johnson. He takes it in.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Passes it to Westbrook. Here's Griffin. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Well, just incredible instincts from Russell Westbrook. How about that pass? On time, on target, make it easy.
And the way Russell Westbrook racks up triple-doubles is just incredible. Does it so often. A testament, Doris, to his strong work ethic.
I mean, this guy plays with such competitive spirit on both ends of the floor. Russell is relentless. He will sacrifice his body, and his teammates appreciate the effort he gives every single night.
Now, here's Meladon, following the miss by Griffin. And here is Meladon. And there's the drive. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Back to Westbrook. To the middle. Stolen away. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Can't cash in from the high post. Left side, Westbrook. Back to Isaac. Kicks to Okoro to the right side. For 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the pass to Meladon. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Westbrook finds Hayes. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Hayes.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting...
Oh, big time play!
And he nails it! That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bulls lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything, but he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership, and that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Break leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Achua. Johnson is out there with Melodon. Then it's Barnes. And it's sent back by Isaac. Now here's Okoro. Defense is right there. And that one's good. Weatherspoon.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Missed inside. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Rose. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Inside, here's Trent. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the wingspan of Pascal Siakam makes that dunk look easy.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Takes it inside.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 6. From outside, off the mark. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Siakam inside. Vucevic on him. Siakam, good. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Pascal Siakam has such soft touch, and he uses his length to his advantage on the inside there. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Van Vliet wide open. It's good from long range. Van Vliet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. It's Trent. On the wing. There's the drive. They get it back. Rose passes to Vucevic. And no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Defended by Trent. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Achua. Pass to Trent. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic the pass to Weatherspoon. The kick out to Rose. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The three. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 5.
Home team foul. Number 40.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Rose. The Raptors also with a sub.
Team foul.
Paladon's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Passes to Anunoby. And here is Maladon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the inside. Here's Westbrook. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Westbrook's got his 2nd basket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Van Vliet.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Good D by Siakam.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
44 seconds left in the second quarter. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. An easy 2 points on the layup. 6 points for him.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Here's Hayes. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break, Toronto. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. That's a 2 from Barnes. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls out front, up 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for the Bulls, Kenny, what was your impression?
The passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Van Vliet. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Rose is out there with Isaac. Then it's Okoro. And it's Vucevic.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Anunoby with it. Back to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And finished off by Siakam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And he drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 22 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Back to Van Vliet. The pass to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Isaac.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
There's Rose with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And a guy who routinely outworks people. His team feeds off his energy.
Well, Pascal Siakam is a guy described by his coach as a speed player. We know the pressure he puts on teams in transition. He's willing to mix it up. sacrifice his body in the post, and this guy will leave it all out on the floor. What a ceiling for Pascal Siakam. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Over in the corner, Rose. Pass to Isaac to the left side wing. Vucevic trying to get over. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
From downtown. And they'll get another chance. Out to the right wing. Okoro kicks to Rose. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Jonathan Isaac. That's his first.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the Raptors, OG
ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Well, what you know is OG Anunoby has certainly seen a lot of the world. This young man, born in London, moved to Missouri as a young man, goes to Indiana University, and then gets drafted by Toronto. That's country to country, folks.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Johnson comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Melodon in for Fred VanVleet. They get the rebound. Barnes. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Chicago making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for one.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense. Has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning. But if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Chicago trails by 4. They need this. And it's Westbrook missing. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Weatherspoon. And it's Melodon with the rebound. Melodon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here he goes. And then Melodon with the dunk.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Okoro, and he banks in the lane. Okoro's got 9.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the third. Johnson can't get it to go.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Outside Westbrook. And stolen by Barnes. He lobs it up. A dunk by Achua.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Okoro passes to Griffin. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
Hayes, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Raptors also making a change. Siakam is checked in for Achua. Now here's Barnes. Not a lot of room. And the shot goes down. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Hayes throws it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Nobody near Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Melodon. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots from 12. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
That's a 2 from Barnes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Melodon. He's out there with Fred VanVleet. Gary Trent is out there with Pascal Siakam. Here's a Okoro. And no good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Toronto.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point. Their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. And so he hits both. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 10-point game. He's guarded by Anunoby. Rose goes in.
I'll tell you, if he's feeling right physically, Rose will battle you every step of the way. That's a fierce-looking drive.
First team foul. At the line for your home team, Derrick Rose. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rose. And both free throws good for Rose.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Here's Siakam. The teardrop falls in. Siakam's got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Goes back up. And Vucevic with the layup.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
VanVleet passes to Siakam. Lets it go from 11. That shot misses. Great D that time from Vucevic. Out to the wing. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Isaac right side. Out to the right wing. Back to Rose. Isaac outside. Rose kicks to Isaac. 4 on the shot clock. Stripped away. Pass to Trent. There's the triple. A new 14 for the Raptors. VanVleet finds Trent. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change. Achua's checked in.
Team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors, Precious Achiuwa.
Van Vliet outside. And the Raptors miss again. Chicago trails by 8. And it's Rose penetrating. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Derrick Rose, over 80% from the free throw line over his career. He makes you pay for those fouls.
For your home team.
The first one falls.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
He's perfect from the line this time. Toronto leading by 6. It's Trent on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
This is to Hayes. To the wing right side. Back to Isaac. Here's Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Trent in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The shot's good from Hayes.
And you can see the advantage of running the offense through Derrick Rose, showing strong decision-making, really nice pass.
To the wing on the left. Siakam inside the three-point line. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Rose passes to Vucevic. Driving inside. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Isaac finds Hayes. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Trent. Buries it from three-point range. Trent's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Chicago calls timeout. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Chicago making a switch here. Okoro's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in to what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Toronto calls timeout. Siakam is checked in for Achiuwa. So it's Toronto now. Good chance here for Barnes. Wide open shot is on the money. Barnes has got 11 points here in just the second half. Shot from the inbound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I own the team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Derrick Rose. Vucevic against Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Siakam hits them both. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Banked in off the glass. And he has 28 points for the game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Toronto.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Pascal Siakam.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Launches it. The shot misses. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The finish. And Okoro throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
That's his 4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line
it's the first that will put them up by 9.
What's remarkable here is Fred VanVleet has evolved into such an excellent floor general. This guy has done a tremendous job becoming a legitimate threat as a shooter, a legitimate threat as a passer, and we know unequivocally he is unafraid on the game's biggest stage.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
A spirited rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. The fans getting into it. You can feel the anticipation building. We'll be right back. Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And then on Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers. And before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, BA, it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Okoro. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 4. And for the Heat, Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Todd's out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Outside Butler. Driving inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Vucevic with it. Hero picks him up. There's the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
Lowry, right side. From the baseline. Adebayo, the open look. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Now here's Butler. And Kyle Lowry gets the three.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Here's Rose. The rebound by Lowry. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Adebayo.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there. Vertical. Good hands. And a big throwdown.
Pass to Okoro. To the right side. Here's Luau Cabarro. And the three off target. The Heat have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Adebayo. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Adebayo's got 6.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. And it's Lowry penetrating. Tipped. And he recovers it. Goes up with it again. Pass to Todd. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Tries yet again. Todd with the bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Okoro. Now Rose. Up and over Lowry. Adebayo grabs the board. Pass to Hero. Lowry outside. Right wing, inside. Here's Hero. And he converts the layup.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Now here's Griffin. The three from Okoro. It doesn't go for him. Here's Balmaro. Oh, they get a hand on it. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Davis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Westbrook. Misses the layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Hayes attacking. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. .127 left in the first. Pass to Prince. It's deflected.
So Griffin using the vertical on defense. That's a scary thought.
To the wing, right side. Westbrook outside. He shoots a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Out to the right wing. Driving in. Prince grabs the miss. And the Heat shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Hero outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Hero's got 5 now.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Pass to Westbrook. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Well, the defenses are geared up to prevent Westbrook from getting to that position, so he just goes ahead and takes it.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Davis. Oh, rejected by Isaac. They get it back, and the basket by Balmaro.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Pass to Davis. Here's Brent. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. On the wing, Isaac. That one drops for him.
Yeah, this is great when Westbrook starts to dictate the tempo of the game. This time he's doing it with the pass, setting up a teammate.
And so it's Miami going into the break up 12. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. We'll be back in a moment. And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry explains what a difference that play makes.
It's a real-life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for Chicago, Blake Griffin out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Weatherspoon in at the 3 spot.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Luau Cabarro, he's checked in for Westbrook. Miami on D. Here's Hayes. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Knocks it loose. Dives for it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work. And this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Out to the right wing. Hayes attacking. Adebayo grabs the board. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
You know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
And Luau Cabarro gets it to go.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the middle. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Here's Vucevic, and terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
And here's Butler outside, gets the 3 to fall. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. down low. Here's Rose, and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line. One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End of game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Todd's got 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Drives to the hoop, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
To the wing on the left. Here's Todd. He's got 5. Pass to Adebayo. Davis from long range. Okoro is checked in for Weatherspoon. Check by Davis. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Todd, to the paint. It's stolen away. Now here's Rose. And here is Vucevic, hounded by Adebayo. Over to the wing. The 3 is up. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Butler finds Davis, 11 feet out. A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Here's Vucevic. Pass to Okoro. Fires from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now here's Lowry. Tight defense on him. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. To the inside. 4 on the clock. It's Vucevic, high post, over Adebayo. No good off the back of the rim. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. There's Davis with the 3. Luwawu-Cabarrot with the rebound.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Out left to the wing. To the right side. Pass to Okoro. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. No good from outside.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. Miami's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Lowry. Pass to Todd. From 12 feet. Here's Lowry. No good. A bit long that time. It'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so that's the end of the first half. Heat out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll...
And now, the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are leading by 12. And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Shaq, was anyone boxing out? I mean, if they didn't box you out like this, you'd have 50 just on offensive rebounds. I mean, they got to put bodies on bodies, more fundamental.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Here's Todd. Got a hand on it. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Butler out there with Todd. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pass to Todd. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Rose. And the layup is good.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And he's going for the oop here.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Hero with the bucket.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Rose against Butler. They grab their own miss. And stolen by Adebayo. They push it up 4 on 3. Butler against Rose. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Hero. Butler's got 11 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
I love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. The dry spell continues.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Here's Okoro. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
At the line,
The first one falls. Prince is checked in for Miami. Davis comes in for Lowry. He's perfect from the line this time. For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Hayes. And the layup is good off the glass.
He gets the upper hand and lays it in. Defense needs to toughen up.
Hero against Hayes. Pass to Prince. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Hayes against Hero. Unloads from 13. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
And the Heat making a change here. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Okoro. Griffin in the post. He got a piece of it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Prince. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Prince has got 6.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Chicago's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Okoro. That one rolls around and rims out.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Westbrook, he's checked in for Okoro. .141 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Davis. Hero outside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor. They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Hope, that's not a defensive tactic, but that's what you saw there. Westbrook handling the rock and has the quickness to drive on pretty much anyone.
Right wing. Here's Prince. And again, Miami with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. Hayes laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Hayes has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Balmaro. There's Davis with the 3. That one no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Westbrook gets the bucket.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And for Miami, their shooting is around 55% so far. Right side Davis. The baseline Jay. It's hauled in by Isaac.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
1 second left. No good on the buzzer beater. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Heat delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Bulls, Jabari Parker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Lewis in at the 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's more. Pass to Jones. To the wing, right side. From outside, off the mark.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Butler's checked in for Prince. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mulder. Here's Balmaro. Clock at 6. Fires from the line. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now Parker. Over Butler. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Well, Miami shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Pass to Mulder. Let's go with a 3. On target from range.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And here's Parker. Puts one up from 19. Here's Butler. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here we go. Jones with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game. And players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Pass to Lewis. Out to the right wing. Eight makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
This guy has been wreaking havoc. Out there the last couple games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
Takes one from 10 feet. Mulder, that's good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside Lamb. Pass to Lewis. Rebound by the Heat.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Releases. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep. Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Pass to Foster. Here's Prince. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Tipped. And Isaac, here we go. Yep, count it. The Heat have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Foster. He's defended by Hayes. A minute 29 left in the game. It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact. Brent, players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, and this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market.
That shot's good by Parker. Parker's got his first 2 points of the night.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
Here's Foster. Pass to Prince. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
At the line.
And that one misses. but he sinks the second. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry.